Okay, tonight you asked me to say some words to the public, and I chose a specific topic that I guess I'm a real bug about. It's a coined phrase that I use a lot, and I'm sure people have said it or before me, but I personally live by a value that ignorance is the root of all evil, and this is what I wanted to discuss this evening. Now, the ignorance that we're going to approach, because ignorance, of course, is a very vast subject and can go off into a million things, but the ignorance that I want to approach this evening is the ignorance of people not being able to, especially I found in the pagan community, because this is what I'm interested in, and this is, of course, what I'm involved in and devoted my life to. And being given a chance to say something to the pagan community, I would like to say that one of the things that should stop is that people stop thinking that each person has the great almighty answer to the universe. Because as a whole pagan community, we do have the answer to the universe. But as a dispersed pagan community, we don't. And we don't show the rest of the community that we want the recognition from, that we have this, when we disperse ourselves by saying, my tradition works better than your tradition works. We wear this robe and we work sky-clad, and I mean, how each grove would like to develop should be on its own. And there are many other traditions that we must not become like our forefathers and say, no, we have to kill everything that we don't like or understand or that isn't an exact duplicate of myself. This has got to stop. People have got to learn that there is Santeria, there is Judaism, there are people who want to practice Kabbalah, there are covens that want to practice Egyptian magic, and they have their right to. There was an old saying I was saying earlier to someone who's translating for me this evening that I once read in the oil office of the Magickal child when I worked there, and it was, never judge a man until you've walked a mile in his moccasins. When we come to it, we all come from one root. When we come to it, whether, as I was explaining to the gentleman who was so lovely in interpreting, that when we come down to it, and we all come from one root, we realize that we all have a similar story. And it's like I said to him, it's as if God took a breath and went, whew, and he scattered a seed across the entire earth, or she scattered a seed across the entire earth. However you want to look at it, it's impregnated there, and we all have a very similar story. Many other countries have stories of Noah's Ark. In Tibet, they have stories and have sightings till this day of men that float in air, that walk on water. This isn't anything new. So what I'm trying to say is next time you want to turn your face aside from your pagan brother and say, no, I don't like how you practice, think a second time and really look deep into why they feel the way they do. Thank you for your time.